Hi, Rev. I think it might just be me and you today. And maybe if we're lucky, Clara will show up. But I haven't seen Clara in a while, so maybe Clara's not coming. I'm just walking. Headed over to St. Patrick's Cathedral. If I make it that far, it's another block. Or two. Hi, Roxy. How are you? Hi, Jason. Hi, Alan. I hope everybody's having a really nice day. Today we're gonna head over to St. Patrick's Cathedral. Hi, Joe. Hi, Miss Reilly. How you living, Jason? I'm just walking. Tomorrow I go back to the Hard Rock. It'll be the first time there in like over a month. About a month. So, we'll see. Guys, I've showed this on here a couple times, but I really love it. It is the Last Supper ring. It's the ring of the Last Supper. There's Mark and Matthew, Luke, there's John, there's Jesus, there's Peter, there's Judas. Who invited Judas? He's a little shady. I don't trust him. I could be jumping the gun. I don't know. I don't know. Guys, this is kind of cool. This is 6.5 Avenue. It's an avenue that actually runs right through the buildings. So, this is 6.5 Avenue. How cool is that? We're just walking. I hope everybody's having a beautiful day. I'm going to give you a tour of St. Patrick's Cathedral that I hope you like. We're going to light a candle for Donald Trump. And for others to open their hearts and I hope that I can, or I pray that I can open my heart as well. I know a lot of you at home are going, Bob, you're perfect. You're so much better than Joe Hernandez. And I say, you're wrong. Yes, I'm better, but not that much better. All right. We made it to 6th Avenue. But the church is on 5th Avenue. So I'm gonna show you the first glimpse of St. Patrick's Cathedral. It's right there. See the white spear sticking up 223 feet. I'm close. I could be wrong, but we're close. This guy ain't waiting for me. He's like, I'm from New York. I ain't waiting for the green light. I'm just gonna ride right across the field. All right, almost there. Another 4 hours in 140 temperature heat. Hi, Rev. Rev, to what do we owe the pleasure? We must have got off early today. We're just walking. Guys, this is the world famous Radio City Music Hall, home of the Rockettes. If you want to get tickets, just ask for Gigi. She's the fourth one from the left. Tell her you're friends with Boogie Bob. She'll know what I'm talking about. I think her name was Gigi. That's what she said. But I was drinking, and she could have been a dude. I don't know. It was either Gigi or Frank. I can't remember. But I think she was either a rockette or a plumber. I can't remember for sure. We're just walking. The problem I have is I didn't bring any money. And the candles cost money. So I'm gonna have to shoplift some candles. Give me 1 second, guys. Looking for something that I thought I saved in here and I didn't because I was being lazy. Yeah, it's not here. Oh wait, no, that's Bria. That was Bria. Give me 1 second. I thought I saved it here. I wanted to share something cool with you guys. But sometimes I'm a moron. Well, I will do it next time. I had something, a Boogie Bob exclusive I wanted to share with you. But we'll do that next time. I used to be the gay motorcycle cop in the Village People. And I just got my brand new leather chaps. And I wanted to show you them opening them up on Christmas morning. What a beautiful day that was. That was right before we did YMCA. Usually when you go to the, right here, this is NBC Studios, you see 2 or 3 looky-loos hanging around out front. It's because there's a famous person that went in. They either go in through this door or on the opposite side. And that is for NBC or Saturday Night Live. I'm going to show you something pretty cool right now that you don't see that often. Look at this. Got the American flags. It's got to be a Trump truck, but no, it's not. It's actually when they built these buildings, they would actually come and sit on those girders at lunchtime and smoke and do other stuff. These girders would be 500 feet in the air. And pretty cool, huh? Oh, this guy's drinking. I don't know what he's doing.
Why is he at the top drinking?
He's insane. And he's got a lunchbox and a whole 9 yards. That's crazy. I feel you. See ya. God, she was a bad one. Beautiful, beautiful lady. We'll see if my magic works on her. So they have a thing on the top of the rock right now. The rock is Rockefeller Center, the top of that thing. I wish this horn would shut up. Thank you. So this is what they look like back in the day. Sitting up, they all have gloves on. Most of them smoke. This guy's not smoking. Looks like he's got a laptop. So anyways, back in the day, they would sit there and they would go and sit on the beam. Charlie, what'd your wife give you for lunch? I got a pastrami on a pickle roll. That's what they would do. He's looking at me crazy. I don't like... But they have a new thing up on the top where you and your family could sit on the ledge and dangle 80 stories up. Now, I dangled 80 stories up, but I got arrested for indecent exposure. Here's a miniature version. Look at this guy. He looks like he just smoked 3 blunts. And this guy's taking a hit of some chronic right there. This guy's like, hey Timmy, I really enjoy working with you. You look good in your blue jeans. This one's like, yo, you really want to play a game of Scrabble way up here? This guy's like, Charlie, I took my shirt off 3 hours ago. You haven't mentioned anything about my pecs. This guy just ate mushrooms. I don't get it. And here's the drunk. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There might be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, 11. 11. Anyways, very cool. If you go to, here's where you can scan for tickets. If you want tickets. And look at it, they ain't playing around. They got it all over this truck. They got the little miniatures, and I promise you they probably sell this upstairs. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. See you at the top of the trop. Alright. Sitting here looking at statues meeting bad shorties. What the heck is going on here? Guys, the church is right across the street there, but right now we're at Rockefeller Center, and this is where they put the Christmas tree. It goes right here. I'll show you where they put the Christmas tree. Got all these pretty benches out here. Over here they've got that damn cornholio or whatever it's called, cornhole. Now I had my cornhole in college, but that's because I misread the Craigslist. Right here, if you come here guys, this is where the tree goes. Right here. There's the tree. Christmas tree, Rockefeller Center. I wouldn't lie to you. Well, I would, but not about this. Well, I might about this. This is the statue of Prometheus. There's a pigeon taking a poop on his head. This is kind of cool. This is usually a skating rink in the summer and an ice rink in the winter. This is actually my location right here. It's Naro. If you've watched my channel, you know I do the Christmas tree lighting right here. Huge down there. There's like a whole city down below there. But it looks like they're doing some kind of recreational thing. I'm not sure what they're doing. They got a great postcard right here. Click. Pretty cool. We're going to keep it moving. I have a dream though, yeah, yeah. Give me your own precious smile. Give me your inspiration. Simple and free. Just you and me. I don't know, I butchered it. I'm sorry. If you want to get downstairs, this is the elevator right here. This will take you downstairs. It's called 5 acres because there's literally 5 acres underneath there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. But that's not what we're here today for. Today we're on a mission of saving the world. You remember A Christmas Carol? How they came to tell Ebenezer Scrooge, it's not too late. It is not too late to spread kindness and compassion all over the world. Not just to Iowa and Kentucky. All over the world, including San Francisco and New York City. And even Pennsylvania. Spread love, it's the Brooklyn way. There it is, guys. It is the church, the Roman Catholic Church here in New York City. There's a fake monk. Fake monk out here robbing people. Here's a, so I told you the fake violinist, he's a real one. Because he doesn't have a backing track. He also has a red afro. Go ahead, brother. And he's sweating through his shirt, so it's hot out here. He's in the shade and it's hot out here. Very nice. Very nice. If they're playing and they have a backing track, 9 times out of 10 it's a fake violinist. Watch where you're going, shorty. Look at this. Guys, it's St. Patrick's Cathedral. Sitting here for the last 145 years on 5th Avenue. They have over 300 weddings a year in there, which is insane to me because it's almost one a day. But they're not huge weddings all the time. Sometimes they are when you're really rich. I'm going to take you for a beautiful tour because I know this church like the back of my hand. Oh, a birthmark. I never knew that was there. All right. I know this church like the back of my hamstring muscle. Go inside and we're going to spread love and kindness through these hallowed halls. When you go inside, typically they'll search you. Take your hat off. Air conditioner's amazing in here. It is a tourist attraction, so of course you're allowed to carry your stuff. Hey, what's poppin'? I'm empty today, player.
Alright, man.
Thank you, man. First we'll give you a tour, and then we'll go pray for the ex-president and the current president as well. Guys, this is holy water. Get yourself a little dunky dunk. Little sign of the cross. Look how good I look. Very handsome. Probably the most handsome person in here, right after Jesus and Saint Michael. He was a real looker. This is where we're gonna light the candles. They do 1 million candles a year. Can you believe it? 1 million candles a year. We're gonna light the candles. This is St. Pat's. Look at the roof. It is fabulous. The stained glass in here tells stories. There are tens of thousands of different pieces of glass all the way around here. And I'll get to show you a bunch of that as we proceed. The first thing you're going to run into is a very beautiful, tiny little church. A little souvenir shop in the church. Excuse me. Pardon me. These I have bought hundreds for friends all over the world. They're very inexpensive. They're like $5. It's a place card for your Bible, but it also comes with a beautiful, depending on who you get, like this would be St. Christopher. And if you want to go old school on them, you go Jesus. Beautiful, beautiful pieces. They have rosaries and beads, little statues, all kinds of really cool stuff. If you want to be cheap, you want to just come here and get them $1. Hey, I went to New York, I got you a souvenir. It was $1. Then you're good to go. These are beautiful as well. They're prayer cards. Find out the prayer you like. Let's see if there's one I like. Sorry, guys. Find the one you like and pray for the one you like. That's what we do. There are a lot of them. They might be in alphabetical order. There's a lot of saints. Anyways, then you get the crucifixes. I have about 10 crucifixes in my home. They used to have the Pope on the rope. You could take the Pope in the shower with you. That's St. Michael. You can tell because he always has the spear. St. Michael, he ain't playing game. And you have, sorry guys. Sorry. Pardon me. Pardon me. This is where I get my holy water bottles. Sorry. They were out for a long time. This is the best deal in here. Guys, you get yourself it's like glass. Very, very nice. Got St. Pat's on the one side. Anyways, you get yourself a holy water bottle. And those are only $2. $2, guys. Now, what are you going to do with a holy water bottle? Let me show you. I'll take you right outside here. Pardon me. You buy your holy water bottle. And then, you know, when you're at work and you got the little water tank, everybody talks about Seinfeld, but next day it's a water cooler. I actually have a water cooler here, and it's a water cooler which is really for holy water. You can get your stuff. You were ahead of me. Go ahead, yeah. And you can literally fill up water bottles, jugs. You can bathe in it if you want. I don't recommend drinking it, but it is she's bathing her child in it. It used to be a push button, and now it's a turn. Once you turn it, you're getting holy water, bro. Left is open, right is closed. Holy water, prayed for daily by the priest. Now there's 22 stations in here, and each station has its own little prayer area. Candles here as well. This is for St. Anthony. The plaque will tell you what St. Anthony did, where he's from, who his father was, and what he was famous for, and what his prayer is. And you can kneel right here, light a candle for St. Anthony. Now I got something in my pocket that I got here over 30 years ago, and I still carry it to this day. And this is my St. Jude. It's got St. Patrick's on the back. It used to be blue enamel. It was really pretty, but I've had it for 30 years in my pocket. St. Jude has protected me against murder like 3 times. I shouldn't be here today, but St. Jude has been in my pocket every time I've had severe violence against me. This is St. John the Evangelist. Here you go. And you're going to want to get 2 of these candles. I'm going to figure a way to pay these guys for these candles, but I'm lighting these for Trump. So I basically just stole $3 from this billion-dollar church. You should never go to church and steal from the church. But my heart's in the right place. I don't have cash. If I can get an ATM in here, I'll take care of it. If I get handcuffs in here, make sure you hit the like and subscribe, guys. St. Elizabeth. St. Elizabeth, she's always in all of her statues surrounded by children. See the little children? St. Elizabeth was a patron saint of children. This is St. Rose of Lima. I'm not that familiar with her. Now this is one of my favorite things in the church. This is the depiction of Christ as he is led to his own death. They made him carry his own cross. These are reliefs carved into the wall. They are stunning. The detail's insane. In almost every one, there's women crying with their heads turned as he waves to them. And it says here, Jesus, the daughters of Jerusalem, I can't see the word, what he says right there. Speaks. Jesus speaks to the daughters of Jerusalem. Right there. You can see the beautiful stained glass windows surrounding me. Each one tells a story. Some of them are just absolute stunning. This is where Jesus falls for the 3rd time as they kick him and whip him. Here, they beat him and they strip him of his garments. You see the young child turning away, crying. This is one of the most graphic. This is while Jesus is being nailed to the cross. As you see the man with the hammer over his head, striking down the nail into Jesus' hand. As Jesus was at the gym a lot. He got a nice 6-pack. I ain't lying. There's a guy carrying the tools. And here he is tying his foot. They tied them before they nailed them. It's pretty graphic and very sad. Over here they have the life-size saints. This is Saint Bonaventure, and this is Alphonse Liguori. These are life-size statues. Can you imagine having to wear that back in the day? I'd quit. I can't be wearing no big old robe with ropes and tassels and... Monsignor Boogie Bob, where is your sandals? Ah, it's too hot, I couldn't be bothered. This is Saint Bernard. It's not a dog, it's a real saint. Saint Anselm. This is a big, what I call the King Kong doors. These giant wooden doors. We're still going on. This is one church inside a church. If you have a loved one who's perished and you have a family and you want to do a prayer service inside the church, there's an altar where you can bring all your flowers and whatnot, and you can actually pray, bring your family here to pray. This is the staircase where we've had 3 popes preach from. I've been to Mass here many times. Very rarely do they use the staircase unless it's a big deal. But they walk up the staircase and they get their sermon from up there. It's quite beautiful and touching. Now, underneath the church, there's a mausoleum where they have interned the bodies of many of the biggest church officials who have gone here. And one of the biggest ever was actually a dear friend of mine from when I was a little boy. My very first celebrity I ever met was Terence Cardinal Cook. That was the picture I was looking for a little bit ago to show you guys. He's actually buried in here. I have the most beautiful picture of him holding me over my head when I was a little boy in Turkey. Probably about 5 or 6 years old. I kissed his ring. It was beautiful. This is something new I haven't seen here before. It's called Let the Oppressed Go Free. It's this beautiful statue of so many people who are oppressed. And look at, this is where it starts. And they're opening up this grate to allow them out. As they come out of this grate to freedom. I see indigenous people, I see poor people, slaves. Beautiful as her hands reach out for freedom. Very poignant, very beautiful. This guy could probably model on the runway in Milan. Anyways, very beautiful piece. The artwork in this church is seriously second to none. Here's a beautiful piece from Mother Teresa from Calcutta. She swore off anything of value, walked around barefoot, and she would hug lepers, the most downtrodden on the planet. She would serve them, bathe their feet, kiss them, give them comfort. People who hadn't touched a human in 20 years, she'd walk right up and embrace you in her arms. And she is now a saint for doing so. It's quite beautiful. Today they're having confessions, and you can do the confessional here. These are over 100 years old, these wooden confessionals. It's quite beautiful. People line up. Once you hear the door open, you go in, there's a priest, and you can do your confession. And it's been over 20 years for me, so I'm due. One of the most beautiful statues in the world, not just in this church, is right here. This is Jesus after he was slain. And the way you know it was Jesus after he was slain is because he's in his mother's arms and he is dead. She is holding him. But the way you can tell it's Jesus after he was slain is because these are the nail marks in his feet. This is the mark of the spear that a Roman soldier plunged into his chest. And this is his nail mark on his hands. This is some Leonardo da Vinci type of statue. That's how beautiful it is. It's stunning in every way. And if you go to the feet are like glass. This is rough because it's marble, but these have been rubbed for over 100 years, and it's just absolutely beautiful, beautiful. Now here's some more of these statues where you can come and pray to a certain priest. This is Saint Elizabeth. And what's really cool about this is you see the glass, the stained glass, They did a modern renovation of this whole building. It's had 150 years of soot and dirt, and they cleaned it all up. You see how clean everything is? Well, they decided to leave some of the stained glass dirty so you can get an idea of how bad it was. And I'll show you a contrast of that in a little bit. Here's another church. They don't let you film this. This is a much bigger church back here. They even have a sign, no photography. Over here is where my friend Cardinal Cook is buried, along with other monsignors and cardinals from the Catholic Church. Right down the steps. You can tell they're old doors. Look at it, they're all green. Very cool. My friend is buried for eternity down there. Here you have some more of these wonderful statues that you can pray to. Look, it's Michael the Archangel. The Archangel, you could always tell it's him because he's got a spear in his hand. He ain't shaking your hand telling you, brother, I love you. He's cutting you down. That's his gang. He's a gangster. You gotta be careful. Don't cross Michael. Now, guys, here's what I was talking about. There is the original window. There is cleaned up a little bit, and here is a completely restored beautification. This is 150 years of dirt on the window. I think it's brilliant that they thought to do that and just absolutely leave it so that you could see the contrast. It's beautiful. One of the coolest things in here, pardon me, thank you. So this is all made by tiny pieces of, teeny tiny pieces of some kind of tile. I don't know, it's like a mosaic, but it's very, very nice. Look at that's not paint. That's a very detailed, must have took forever to make it a very detailed mosaic. And right here he has a solid gold. It's behind like bulletproof glass. You ain't getting that out of there, otherwise someone would have took it already. But this is a beautiful piece. I believe this guy died for over 30 days and came back to life. I don't know much about his story, but if you want to look him up or read about it, it's right here. It's Saint Charbel Makhlouf. They tell the whole story here. I ain't gonna read it to you today, but that's him. Yeah, look, that's him. Pretty good, huh? Good job. Now, sometimes when the church is going on, I come back here and you're literally right behind where they break bread. This is the altar. They have the wine and the bread right here. And you can watch the priest behind the scenes. Right here is really cool because I love the woodwork in here. Some of this woodwork is over 100 years old. Look at this angel. Look at this. Look at that. All wood carvings. Just fantastic. Fantastic. Over here they have more of the confessionals. This is Saint Joseph. There he is. And look at, they have him rightfully seated right below the story of Christ. And if you look, there's Mary in the manger holding her beautiful baby boy as the three wise men look on with frank and myrrh and gold and frankincense, whatever that is. And over here, you see Joseph. There's always a sheep. There's always a sheep laying around. There was no room at the inn, so they had him in a manger. My Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was born on the ground on a bundle of hay. As the angels hovered above, what a joyous occasion. I would have loved to have been there for that. I'm almost old enough. There are 2 organs in this place. And one of them is this beautiful pipe organ right here. It is fabulous. It would be a fixture at any church in the world. But no, not today, baby. This one is their second string. Their big one's on the top of the church up there. And I'm going to show that to you in a second because it is insanely beautiful. Let me show that to you now. And this is Cardinal John O'Connor, who I actually met several times. Cardinal John O'Connor. There can be no love without justice. All right. I'm going to show you more stuff, but I do want to show you a couple things. You hear about St. Patrick driving the snakes out of Ireland. Well, this was a relic from St. Patrick's. That's this crystal cross. And there's St. Patrick, making sure I don't touch it. Looking at me crazy. Hi, St. Patrick. By the way, I was named after St. Patrick. That is my middle name. And my first name is Robert. I was named after my uncle, who was a very, very large priest. You can Google him, Robert Quinn, Monsignor Robert Quinn. He was a war hero, but he was also about as high as you could go in the Catholic Church. For over 70 years in the church. I was named after him. There it is, folks. There's a postcard. Look at how beautiful this looks. You have a seating for a couple thousand people, but you also have this beautiful stained glass window looking out on Fifth Avenue, and look, that's a pipe organ. And when I tell you they hit it, it's like Phantom of the Opera. Your whole chest can feel those pipes. It's insane and it's beautiful. Still got a little bit more to show you. Then we're going to light a couple candles for Donald Trump. And I'm going to light one for Joe Biden. And I'll give a moment of silence so that you all can pray as well. This is beautiful. This is decorated every year. With the manger and stuff, but Jesus, I trust in you. That's Jesus just chilling. It's a beautiful area here. You can come and pray here as well. It's beautiful. They do this up with birds and plants, and of course they do it with the manger during Christmas as well. So we're just walking. This is a church where they allow the homeless to come stay as long as you like, from open till close if you like. By the way, this is the last one. This is Jesus dead. That's it. On the third day he rose again in fulfillment of the scriptures. I didn't make that up. So this is a very famous piece. If you've heard of the Shroud of Turin, it's a blanket, like a sheet that they found, that they said just covered the body of Christ, and it has a face of Christ, and this is a mosaic of that face, and this is absolutely stunning. And for some of you, I want you to know Jesus didn't have blonde hair and blue eyes. I know some of you think that. The first real depictions of Christ were by like Leonardo da Vinci, in like the 1500s. He painted what he saw as him. There are no pictures of Christ. But in the Bible it said he had bronze skin and hair of wool. This is St. John the Baptist, who baptized Christ. We're still walking. We're almost done. And this is St. Bernard. We talked about him earlier. He's not a dog, he's a real person. And here's an example of what these things say. Heavenly Father, St. Bernard was filled with zeal for the people of your household and was radiant light in your church. Then they'll talk about him from 1090 to 1153. From a brilliant family, he had 4 brothers and 27 friends. Wow. I got 2 brothers and 3 friends, so he would have been great on TikTok. I told you they go through 1 million candles a year, and you can see all those are burnt out or empty. They'll be filling these all day long. It's beautiful. They also have, there's 22 of these separate things, but they also have a light at the top to let in natural light, which is really cool. The last one is mine, that I pray that many times. This is St. Jude, and St. Jude has protected me. St. Jude, glorious apostle, faithful servant and friend of Jesus, the church invokes you universally as the patron of things despaired of. Pray for me that finally I may receive the consultations and the succor, I'm not sure what that word is, of heaven in all my necessities, tribulations, and sufferings, and that I may receive the blessing of eternal life from the Lord. Amen. And that is why I have chosen him as my patron saint. St. Jude never, ever, when I leave the house, is not in my pocket. And I'm very grateful and thankful to him. If you want to buy souvenirs, of course, you go to the souvenir shop, or you can come right here and insert some bills and get yourself some of these big coins. I have always found coins in the bottom of these things. I don't know why, but I found these are really beautiful, beautiful coins, by the way. They are souvenir medallions. Put your money in, and then pa-ching, pa-ching. It's like a slot machine. And except you win every time. It's like a slot machine, except you win every time. All right, then we're going to head over here now. We're going to make sure we got time so we don't step on anybody's feet. Today, my mission was to come down here and pray for Donald Trump. Not about his injury or him winning or losing, but about him opening his heart to people and accepting people of all nationalities, sexualities. And if you're, just because you're a Democrat doesn't mean that you should be his enemy. And I feel that if you're not MAGA, he doesn't want anything to do with you. I want to open that door. I wish these guys would know that I'm standing here to light a candle, ma'am. Should I just wait patiently for another hour? It looks like she's crying, so maybe she lit one for a loved one. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do Trump. We're going to do Biden. I'm going to take this. And we're going to light the first one for Donald Trump. Heavenly Father, I ask you to please look over Donald Trump. This is no disrespect to him at all. This is a prayer from me, from my heart. Please heal him in every way, physically, mentally, and spiritually. His followers consider him a great Christian. I wish it were so, Lord. You and I know what is true. And I pray that he accepts you into his heart as I have, and that we could be a nation, not weak, but strong, but with love and kindness and acceptance. With your guidance, Lord, all things are possible. He almost lost his life last week, and that was tragic. I would love it if you would reach into his heart tonight while he's sleeping. Wash away any of that pain or that ego, whatever he has, that's stopping him from loving all of your sons and daughters. Again, this is meant with no disrespect. It's meant with love. For so many years I prayed against him. Not to fail as a president, but just not to be the president. I have had so much anger and hatred in my heart towards that man. I ask you to help me let go of that so that I can be a better person, a better Christian, and a better role model, so that I can accept people for who they are. In your name I pray, Lord. Thank you. And we'll take Donald Trump's flame and we'll light Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a man who claims he's a Christian and has been to church every Sunday for his entire life. Joe's first wife and 2 children were taken from him in a car accident. His other son was killed with cancer from being in the war, and he's been with his wife forever. And I pray that he's the type of example for all Christians around the world. I pray for his health and his mentality, because I think he is a good man, and I think he wants what's best for all of us. I pray, Lord, that you keep him in your arms and protect him as you do Donald Trump. And for everybody watching in here, I pray for you in your salvation. John 3:16 said God loved the Lord so much he gave his only begotten Son, that he who believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And if you believe in him as I do, then you also will have everlasting life. And that's what I'm in this game for. And that's what I want. And that's what I want for all of you. Even if you don't believe, let me pray for you today for kindness, love, and acceptance, generosity, gratitude, and humility. Thank you guys. I love you all very much. I got 9 people lighting candles next to me, so I should probably move out of the way. Got the elbow on me. I don't want to start a fist fight in church, Lord. Forgive me. It's only been 5 seconds already. I'm wilding out over here. I love you, Sugar Bay. I love you, Karina. I love you, Mighty. I love you, Rev. Butterflies. Butterflies are free. Hi. Your grandmother used to take you here. How beautiful is that? God bless you. I am not perfect. I preach all the time about spreading love and kindness, and I fall short all the time. And I need to work on that to be a real person, a real Christian, and someone who's not a hypocrite. Thank you, man. You're welcome. I hope that you enjoyed our walk and talk. Now, once I walk through this door, I have to be cognizant of the fact that I am still to be kind to everybody. It's easy to be kind in there. It ain't so easy to be kind out here, bro. What are you looking at, punk? Sorry. That was uncalled for. That man did not deserve it. I'm thinking back in time when love was only in the mind. I realized there ain't no second chance. You got to hold on to romance. Don't let it slide. You know why? There's a brand new way of looking at your life when the one you truly love is by your side. Baby, come to me. Let me put my arms around you. It was meant to be. And I'm oh so glad I found you. I need you every day. Wanna wrap my world around you, baby. Say you'll stay. 'cause I can't go back to living without you. Spending every dime to keep you talking on the line, that's how it was. And all those walks together, out in any kind of weather, oh, just because there's a brand new way of looking at your life. Guys, this right here, sorry, I forgot I was on. For those of you planning to sue me, my lawyer says you can't sue me just for singing. Now the group can sue me. What was his name? Mark Ingram? John Ingram? Ingram. He could sue me for that. Because I shouldn't have ruined his song. Guys, that is Atlas. Did you hear the expression Atlas shrugged? Or Atlas had the world on his back? I feel like Atlas all the time. The night can be cold with a chill every evening when we're all alone. Don't talk anymore, 'cause you know that I'll be here to keep you warm. Oh, darling, keep me warm. Not you, sir. Not you, sir. Stop it. That's Atlas. He's got the whole world on his shoulder. We're just walking, having fun, kind of. Not really. I wouldn't call it fun. But I appreciate you guys for coming in. All 36 of you. There should be 8,000 people in here. You got a Boogie Bob exclusive going on. Wait till we get up here to the gay bar. Francisco's dancing tonight. Oh, he's great. Puerto Rican, you're gonna love him. So stick around for that. Also, we got, hey girl. Also, we got Queen Latifah dropping by. This guy's still out here playing. He's soaked. Congratulations. There are some really beautiful things over here if you take the time to look. One of them is this doorway, and this is the Cole Haan store, but the doorway has these beautiful gold statues. And to show you what's important back then, it wasn't Nikes and iPads, it was salt, coal, tobacco. This is a seafaring man. Fish, wheat, wool, cotton, and sugar or spices. And I'll show you what I mean. If you look close, you can see coal. Put a shirt on, Playboy, you're just showing off. This is what mattered back then. Oh, and iPads. Also, iPads mattered. So, we're just walking. Now I'm going to show you Rockefeller Center as you've never seen it before until yesterday or the day before. You might have seen it. Rockefeller Center. We're just walking. Just walking. By the way, and this is without exaggeration at all, it's 185 degrees. These are some of the most beautiful statues. They're turned off today, but it's like a big tarpon, a big fish, and the water comes out his mouth. It has an elf riding its back, and as you can see, there's a whole lot of pennies. Ain't no silver because the homeless have came in and taken all the silver. But there's a whole lot of pennies. There's over $4 in pennies, but the water looks gross. And as you can see, they have these beautiful elves. riding these fish, and the water shoots out their mouth. Again, there's no silver in here at all. There's a nickel, but there's hundreds of pennies. Beautiful. It's a Boogie Bob exclusive. Hi, Nightbot. My Nightbot is a snitch. Guys, if you want to know more about John D. Rockefeller, he was the richest man on the planet at that time. He's John D. Rockefeller Jr., 1874 to 1960. They talk all about him, and I believe in the supreme worth of the individual and in his right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, as do I. Very, very hot out here, folks. This is a Kate Spade store. I talk about this all the time because of mental health issues. You'll see this Kate Spade, David Spade's sister-in-law, believe it or not. David Spade's a friend of mine from Saturday Night Live. Anyway, if you think, well, she was a multi-millionaire, she had it made, she's a huge designer, has her own stores all over the place, and she hung herself during the Depression. Robin Williams had the world, beautiful family, children who loved him, Academy Awards, Emmys, Grammys, and he hung himself because of depression. Unfortunately, depression can really get you. If you or anyone you know is suffering from depression, please don't hurt yourself or hurt others. Get in my DMs. I will point you on who you can talk to. If you want to talk to me, that's fine. But if you want to talk to a professional, I'd recommend that. And I'll put you in touch with someone you could talk to. Everybody be quiet. There's a cop right there. Right there's a cop. Just keep it down, everybody. Keep it down. Now, this truck does not look that appetizing to me. Only because they got a big-ass broccoli on the window. Hi, I'd like to get a steak and french fries. Oh, no, sir. We just sell broccoli. That's why we're going out of business soon, sir. Because nobody wants our broccoli. We're just walking. Okay, now there's two cops. Everybody just act natural. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. We're just walking here. If you have children, you're coming to New York, one of the real, I tell all my friends, kid-friendly places to go, right here. FAO Schwartz. FAO Schwartz. Beautiful. And right in that window right there, you could play the Tom Hanks piano from the movie Big with your feet. Also, if the Christmas tree is up and you don't want to suffer between lines down here, you can look right out that window there or there and see the Christmas tree from above. It's beautiful. This guy has, oh, he's not there today. I was going to show you the guy with the mustache. So this ain't your typical toy store with just, you know, G.I. Joe's. This is a beaver holding a big ass hot dog. I don't know. I'm sure it's 80 bucks. Hi, my daughter wanted a beaver holding a hot dog for Christmas. You got all kinds of big doggies, little doggies. Get along, little doggy. Have you ever wanted a flamingo sitting in a little hula hoop looking thing? Then you come to the right place. We're just walking. I don't know where we'll end up. We're definitely going to the gay bar. I got to dance at 6:30. So Henrique is holding my place. Hey, guys got to make money somehow. Last night I made $11. This is what FAO Schwartz is famous for. It's a nutcracker. Now, I had my nuts cracked in college. I don't recommend it. Hey, did anybody watch? This is Build-A-Bear. And Build-A-Bear always has a line. Look at this is a line for Build-A-Bear. And that's the stuffing that they make, that they put inside the bear. Here's the stuffing here. She's making the bear right there. You can see she puts a little pipe up the bear's butt. And you could actually, there's the outfit. I bought about 5 or 6 of my ladies Build-A-Bears with the cool outfits. And it's a winner. Winner chicken dinner. See, she puts it on the little hose there. Now she's gonna fill it up. Hits a little button, fill up his leg. Boom. Fill up his other leg.
I don't know.
Boom. Fill up his head and his arms. Pretty soon you're gonna have a full Build-A-Bear. And it's all that stuff right there. Look at it. Soft, beautiful cotton. Look at, there he is. That bear hopefully will make somebody very happy for a long time to come. And you could put a little thing in their hand of a voice recording. I love you, boo. Mine would say something like, I love you, boo, but don't tell any of your friends I got you this because I got them one too, and I don't want you guys to exchange notes. If you want to see celebrities when you come to New York, right here, almost daily. This is the entrance and the exit. I'm going to show you right now. But I got to do it quick because I lose signal down here. I will be right back out if it does lose signal. But it feels so good in here. Oh my God, so great. This is the NBC studios. This is where they have all their news. This is where they have the Jimmy Kimmel show, or excuse me, Jimmy Fallon. And so I've seen every star you can imagine right here. That's the only elevators that go up. They go up right there. There's a booth right there, and they go up right there. So you'll see, oh my God, I've seen Roseanne, Stallone, Lou Rawls. He signed a $1 bill for me. Too many to count. Justin Bieber. I did not run into Elon Musk the day he was here because I was going to ask him for a Tesla. Just to see if he said yes. I did not run into him. I'm going to go quick because we do lose signal in here. One of the coolest stores in here is right here. It's the NBC store. They do everything. Here's Alec Baldwin doing Trump. Anyways, they have all the NBC stuff for sale from Friends and all the shows going back to like Bewitched and stuff. Super cool. If you get a chance, I highly recommend this store. The NBC store. Right there. Alright. We're headed back out to Avenue of the Americas, which is really another name for 6th Avenue. This is where I meet ladies a lot, in the turnstile. Hey girl. Hey girl. Here's some of the shows that are in there. The Tonight Show, The Late Show, and Kelly Clarkson. Kelly Clarkson! Right here. It's a Boogie Bob exclusive. We're just walking. Okay, so people are lined up here. I always want to ask them what they're lined up for, but I don't want to today. I should. The line is long. A lot of times you'll see the shirt they're wearing. This could be for, let me see if it's for across the street down there. I don't think so. The line goes all the way down the street this way as well. Beep, beep. I saw the shirt, but I didn't know what that is. I'm old. Cigarettes After Sex. Yeah. Cool name. Thank you very much. So guys, Cigarettes After Sex. I used to be the hippest cool guy, knew all the music. I never heard of them. They're doing an autograph signing. I saw like 3 people wearing a shirt. I should have put 1 and 1 together and came up with 4. Cigarettes After Sex. All right. I have a tradition after sex. It's called Get Off Me. Get off me after sex. Can I have a wet towel, please? That's it. Oh, baby, that was good. Was it good for you? Get off me. Can I please have a wet towel? Boogie Bob, that's not romantic. Oh, I'm sorry. Get off me, darling. Can I please have a wet towel, Snookums? We just spent 3 minutes touching. Can we please not touch again until next week? That's my slogan. I'm gonna get it put on a t-shirt. Babe, we just spent 3 minutes touching. Can we wait till next week till we touch again? Okay. Guys, my sciatica is acting up on me. I'm going to sit right here for about 30 seconds and then I'm going to head on over to Times Square. You're welcome to come with me. Sciatica is a nerve that runs down your back and it'll cause pain either your right or left leg. Mine is down my right leg. When it comes, it's horrible. And it's they say it's like a nerve that runs down your back and it gets pinched. Like you ever step on a garden hose when someone's watering the lawn and it pinches it? That's what happens with your sciatic nerve. And you cannot get it massaged out of your back or your leg. I can massage my leg all you want, but it ain't in my leg. It just, the pain is in my leg. This guy's gonna fight somebody. This guy, he's gonna fight somebody. Maybe it's me. I gotta be careful. I don't want no static. I don't want no static. Oh, he's selling weed. Or selling something. It might be dog poop. He's selling dog poop, but I'll be honest, he's giving a pretty good price. $2. $2 for dog poop, that's a good deal. Alright. Guys, this is very common over here because it's now 5:30. And all of these big buildings have a lot of people that work in them. And this is what you call rush hour because at 5 o'clock, people work at 9 to 5. So I saw on television that people have these things called jobs. Or I don't know if it's pronounced yob with a soft J, I don't know. But these people have these things. And apparently if you show up at them and do menial labor, you can be compensated on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. Now, I've heard of these things, but I've never seen one. So, people come and go from their job. All right, I think I rested my butt plug long enough. Now we shall move and groove. We are now approaching my street, which is 48th Street. And I've lived on it since 1990. This is West 48th Street. West 48th Street, born and raised. On the playground is where I spent most of my days, maxing and relaxing. I was here for about 10 or 15 years until they built this monstrosity. This is called Fox News. Fox News. I have met Bill O'Reilly and Tucker Carlson and Horseface Laura, what's her face? Ingram, Janine Pirro, the most wretched of wretched. That's not politics, that's just people. If there was somebody on NBC or CBS or ABC like that, I'd say it, but I really can't think of 5 or 6 of the most detestable people that I can think of, coincidentally, work at Fox News. Do you know that 2 years ago they hired Mark Furman? Mark Furman for Fox News, folks. Look at this. So I show you guys all the time. When you see these, always look, because it could be something good. Unfortunately, down here, it usually has something to do with Fox. But they're doing a project name called Up Next. If someone wants to Google that. They'll have this on here. It'll say Sopranos or Oz or any of those TV shows. NYPD Blue. I've seen them for decades. And when it's someone I like, I'll go. And it really is. They'll say it's a film shoot, and they have to legally post this. The day is Wednesday the 17th. That was today at 5 a.m. And the show is called Up Next. And if you needed more information, you would call Nicole. And here's her number. And these are all over the city. And you can find out who's shooting what and who's shooting where. Surfboard, you better stop it. Thank you, Surfboard. I will feed someone in your name with your very kind donation, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me. Hi, Carrie. Hi, Karina. Hey, did you guys have fun going to the oh, the air conditioner there felt amazing. Did you guys have fun going to the church? Lighting a candle for both our presidential candidates. One to spread love and kindness and acceptance, and the other to have their faculties about them and to be able to lead this nation and the world in the right fashion. Some countries want to rule with the iron hand and mean, and I really have never prescribed to that, guys. I'm going to cross the street because right here is my account, the Hard Rock Hotel. And many of you know that I was with you one day walking live. The very first time I saw it, I stopped in my tracks, I filmed it, and I put it out there and I said, I will have that account. And now I've been there almost 2 years. And it is my favorite account for a couple reasons. One, it's right on my street. 2, they treat me kind, like a superstar. Well, I am a superstar. But there's a couple things going on. One, we have the venue. The venue is downstairs on the bottom floor. It's amazing. And I have seen huge shows down there. We had the Goo Goo Dolls a couple weeks back. Of course, we've had Ed Sheeran, BB Rexa, Boyz II Men, NSYNC, you name it. We've had them. Too many to count. I met Pete Townsend there a month ago. So that's downstairs in the venue. Then if you go over here and you go upstairs, you can go to the rooftop, which is the 35th floor. It's called RT60. And you can go to the rooftop. So I own the coat check on the bottom floor downstairs. I own the coat check on the upper floor. I own another one on a floor below called the Rockstar Suite. And then I own one of the most beautiful ones. It's small and quaint, but it's right there. It's NYY Steak. It's a New York Yankee steakhouse. And so that is, if you don't know what I do for a living, now you do. I have 22 locations. Before the pandemic, I had over 40. But of the ones I have now, I'm very pleased that I'm still in the game, because when the pandemic came, I went from 42 to 0 overnight. And for a year and a half, I had 0. So to be where I'm at right now, at 22, is a gift from God. And this season, it will go up to about 40. We're just walking. It is hot. It's humid. I feel like someone threw a bucket of funk on me. Hi, sir. Here's a bucket of funk. Now I will head to Times Square, give you a tour of Times Square. First, I will check my battery to make sure I'm not catfishing you. I have, oh shit. Oh boy. I'm on 12%, guys. I don't have much. I will take you into Times Square. We won't do a tour. Maybe we'll go see if the Naked Cowboy's here today. Say hi to him. We'll turn around and get out of Dodge. Because I only got 12%. I did a 1-hour newscast. And then I did an hour and a half walk. What do you want from me? I'm 87 years old, guys. If you're going to follow me on TikTok, it is I am Boogie Bob, one word. I have a wonderful TikTok channel. I actually prefer it over YouTube. And you could go live on TikTok. And once Rev figures it out for me, I will be doing it. After this guy, moron right here, decides I'm gonna run the red light. I don't care about people. Okay, you just came from church, Bob. Take that back. All right. I took it back, so it doesn't count. This guy has on a green shoe and an orange shoe. He's cool. I'm just walking. I don't have enough juice to give you the thing. And by the way, Naked Cowboy usually goes home at 5 o'clock. So there's a very good chance he already left. My friend told me that he would buy me a MAGA hat, and if I wore it from my house through Times Square and didn't say it was a joke, just wore it, he'd give me $300. And I am childish or stupid or whatever, but I said no. In fact, I told him hell no. I can't do it, player. No offense. Some of you right there going, I'll wear it for free. I know you will. I'm not hating on you. I don't need $300 that bad. I'd like it. Do you know how many crack rocks I could buy with $300? 11. 11 big crack rocks. My friend wasn't joking. I think he only said it because he knew I'd say no. I really wish I didn't care so much what others thought. I can't do it. All night I was like, you know what, so what? These guys don't know me. I'll walk. That's like me walking through here with my shirt off right now. I don't think I could do that either. First of all, it'd be gross. Second of all, could you imagine all the ladies huddling around me? That would be also gross. Girls? Ooh, yucky. It is so hot out here, girl. I don't even know what to do right now. Sorry. Come on, lady. Guys, I think if you have a stroller, it doesn't give you the green light just to run people over. Holy crap. Now her man is big, you don't want no problem, but look at Shorty. Holy smokes. I might get beat up out here. Would it be in bad taste if I said, sir, can I get a copy of that? Sir, can I have an 8x10 of your girlfriend, please? Oh, see a bad one right there. Almost worth getting beat up over. Where's RJ when I need him? I need my wingman. Rev, I know you're a very old, elderly man and you're married for 40 years, but I think you could appreciate what I'm saying over here. They don't come around like this that often. And since he's holding hands with this guy, I really can't say, hey girl, what's your number? That would be a bad taste. Excuse me, ma'am. Oh no. I don't want no smoke with her man. That's a bad one. But I might have to come to the other dude and tap him on his shoulder and say, hey, excuse me. I know they left, but can I buy one of those pictures? I would appreciate it. Can you prop the guy out, please? For an extra 40 bucks, can you crop the guy out, please? We're just walking. I'm gonna walk until I can't, until the screen goes dark, when I'll know that my time has come. It's the end of the road. It's unnatural. You belong to me. I belong to you. Oh, at the end of the road, and I can't let go. I'm seeing bad shorties all over the place. What the hell's going on? Is it Bad Shorty Wednesday already? Okay, I came to show you the naked cowboy. He's not here. The guy says he makes 60 to 90 per hour. Typically out here from 12 noon until 5. He's going to make about 500 a day, 7 days a week. And that's just what he's saying he makes. I'm sure it's much more than that. Come on, player. Guys, please don't walk with your head down on your phone. Keep your ass up. Look up. Well, I tried, but I did my best. But I guess my best wasn't good enough. I think my battery might be dead on my gimbal. I was walking and talking and shucking and jiving. I said shucking. I didn't say sucking. I said shucking. All right, guys, let's call it a day. While I still have some of my dignity, very little, but while I still have a small smidge of dignity, hey girl, let me tell you I appreciate you for dropping in. As always, please be kind and loving to each other. And be good to yourself because you deserve it. And if no one told you today that you're special, let me be the first. I shall pass this way but once. Therefore, any goodness I can do, or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now, Let me not neglect it or defer, for I shall pass this way but once. Thank you guys for tuning in. Here's the magician. I've been bringing you him for 30 years. I'll talk to you later. God bless you.